Good morning. Today is day
59. We
59.
spent 2 nights at Grumpy Bears. It was fun. A little expensive, but the food was good.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Yes. So we're starting. What time is it? 10:30?
10:15.
10:15. We're starting the trail, starting the Sierra area. We left the desert.
People are keep saying that we still have 10 miles to go to see the last cactus.
So we're stopping to see a little bit of the desert, and we're walking basically on the sand.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
The weather's beautiful.
Yeah, it's hot. So we're starting the trail again after 0 and a 0, basically. I had Grumpy Bears in Meadows. I really enjoyed our stay there. I think my husband did too. It was a great thing that we could upgrade from our tent to our yurt and have all that space and be comfortable on bed. The showers were, nothing luxurious, but they worked. They were hot. The weather was hot. We had good bathrooms. The food was good. But the best thing was the company. We really enjoy company of all the hikers. We reunited with our friends, Martina and Pink Lady and others that we had not seen for a while. And we also met new friends, new hikers. We met Sailor and Boomerang, who are about our age, and they are expert hikers. So we got to exchange a lot of, information and get to know each other. And I really liked the time that I spent with Sailor. She has a lot of experience as a hiker. She's done the PCT twice. This is the third time she's done the CDT, all those trails. So she's a sailor also. So a very interesting story. And I really wanted to pick her brain because she had very good ideas on how to pack the backpack in a way that you're not carrying things that are not necessary. So I asked her to come into the yurt and help me pack my backpack and tell me which things were not needed. So I got rid of a lot of things that I thought I needed, but I really don't, and I hope I don't. Like an extra jacket, like an extra pair of gloves, like my bathing suit, things that I wasn't really needing and that were just making space and weighing my pack more. And here is where we start a hike with a bear canister, and that is a big container that you have, it's very low, you have to carry it to put your foot in so the bears don't get into it, because we're gonna run into bears from now on. So you rent them, and for those of you who need the information, $49 for the small one. We got the small one, and you have it from this point up to Meadows north. So you send them back and they give you the deposit. I'm not sure how much that is. So yeah, Sailor had a lot of things to share with me, and I just ask all the questions that sometimes you feel embarrassed to ask because you don't know people too well, and she was so open and so friendly and so easy to talk to. So I asked her questions, and she shared with me information that I would like to share with you, because I would have liked this information before I started the hike. So anybody out there who's thinking about doing the PCT next year, you can have some information, and if you have any questions, you know, I can answer them or ask other hikers and help you with that. But one of my big, not concerns, but like I really don't want to do this, is in the middle of the Sierra with snow, getting outside very early in the morning to go pee, or in the middle of the night to get out of my tent to go pee. And she said, oh no, you don't have to do that. You just need to get a pee cup. I'm like, what's that? I didn't know what that was. And I saw that, you know, some people have it, but I didn't think that women would have that. I mean, men, I've seen them, but not women. She said, no, just find a container that has a big opening, and you can use it, and just don't get out of your tent. Just be in there and close it really tight, and then the next day you just discard of it. And I tried that, and it worked really nicely. And I know it sounds disgusting, and it's probably a lot more information that you want to know, but these are things that, like I said, I would have liked to know. So the other thing that she helped me was to bring my pack down on weight. I just weighed my pack this morning, and with food and water it was 25 pounds, which is really light. I've seen other people's backpacks, and I'm telling you, I couldn't even carry those backpacks. They're so heavy. And the bear canister weighs a lot, so I was glad to see that I could bring the weight of my backpack down so I can move easier. And she was telling me about that. She says she's a minimalistic, she says, so she just carries the minimum. So one of the things I got rid of is my pajamas, like thermal underwear that I thought I was gonna need. But she's right. She says, you have a 0-degree quilt, you don't need this stuff. It's gonna weigh a lot, and you don't need that. So we packed a lot of that stuff, sent it to Terry's brother's home so we can get later. And I feel so much better. My backpack doesn't weigh that much, and I got food for the 4 days and water. We are not going to need as much water as we get into the Sierra, because we're going to see lots of natural rivers and lakes. So that's definitely a plus. However, we're going to start the very steep climb, and that's something that I really have to mentally prepare to just be strong and do the best I can. But I'm not expecting to do the 15-17 miles that we've been doing lately, but we'll see what happens. For right now, we still have today's day is probably going to be desert, most of it, and hot. No shade, as you can see. There's no shade anywhere. So we still have our umbrellas if we need them, but it's not that hot. It's not unbearable. So yeah, I want to share that with you and let you know that I had a great time. We rested. Our feet are feeling great. Our bodies are feeling great. And I packed half of our breakfast burrito into my backpack because they're so big. Food is in there is just extravagant. Lots of food. You order something and they bring you like a tray, not a plate, but a tray. So I have that for lunch, and I'm excited about the Sierras, even though people, you know, some are scared, some is just fear, just, you know, making people fearful about things. Others just ignore it and don't say anything. I'm like, people, come on, talk, tell me what to expect. So yeah, Terry's been studying the plan on the next couple weeks that we're gonna be climbing up the Sierra, and a couple weeks, no, a month really. He says we're gonna be probably about a month, and making sure that whatever we do is not dangerous. And I don't want to frighten people. I don't want to frighten my family or my friends, but there's some of those hikes are very dangerous to us anyway. But if the conditions are not right, there's been fatalities in Mount Whitney last month. There was a fatality, young man that died. Nobody knows why, nobody knows what happened, but it seems like it was the time that there was a storm, and we don't know what happened. Anyway, we're not going to endanger our lives, and if we have to skip areas that are very sketchy and difficult, we're just not doing them. We need to get an ice axe, which we'll get eventually. Next stop at Long Pine, because that helps us to climb the snow. But yeah, I'm not frightened. I'm confident, and so is my husband. But we're also very cautious, and we want to be wise, and we want to let the Lord guide us and let us know which areas we should go into and which areas we should avoid. So that's what I want to let you guys know. And like you see, there's not much going on today. It's basically desert. See you guys later.
11:50.
11:50. So just about an hour and 15 minutes of hiking, and we found river and more, Sierra kind of landscape of views. This is amazing. I love this. So I forgot to mention that this morning I woke up very early and we had breakfast, and one of the girls that is hiking with another group that's there, her trail name is Meadows. She braided my hair. Oh, thank you very much, Meadows. This is amazing. I know that this is gonna last a lot longer, and I love how you did my hair and the love that you put into it. I appreciate that. I also forgot to mention that just before we got to the 700 mile mark on Thursday that we were coming in, we run into the 1/4. It just said 1/4, and we almost missed it. Terry took a picture of it and we didn't know what it meant. What it means is we are 1/4 off from the starts. So we've done 1/4 of the whole PCT. It seems insignificant, but to us it's just amazing. So I wanted to let you know that too. Look at this beauty. 12:19. Oh, this is it. I love it. Look at this. Water. Bridge. We're sitting here for lunch. I'm jumping in the water. It's hot. I love it. Here or over there, baby?
I guess it was okay. What's on the other side here?
So you can see it's like walking on the beach. It's pretty thick, the sand. We still see some cacti and some desert-like things, but we also see lots of trees. And this is my favorite.
You gonna get in there?
Absolutely, I'm gonna get in there. So this is about 4 miles we've done. Have to check with Terry, but I think we've done 4 miles. Are you going in, honey? No, okay. Looks who decided to go in the water. After all. It's very slippery. I walk on 4s here because it's very, very slippery. Yes! That nice?
Ah,
Isn't that nice?
cold.
Put your head in.
Yeah.
You'll be refreshed, baby. Do it. 1, 2, 3. In. There you go. Way to go. And a friend. Excuse me, Snake. This is almost the end of our hike. And Terry's going to go get a side. I wanted to show you guys this area. So sad. Look at all the burnt trees here. There's so many of them on the way. We have to climb them up and down. All this is burnt. Very sad. It will take years before anything starts looking like it was. Okay, I'll see you guys at this campsite. Okay, it's 5:10 and I think Terry got a side. We're right on it because he didn't like it. He kept going. I thought he had stopped, but look how pretty this is. You know, trees. We still feel like there's sand, like the desert, but there's trees everywhere. And the smell is beautiful. And the air is fresh. It's not hot and it's not cold again. It's just perfect for hiking. And we have enough time to prepare our meal tonight. If we want to cook something and just go to sleep and start all over again tomorrow. This is so pretty. I love it. Guess he found the site now. Sounds good, honey. This is starting to look more like the mountains, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Okay, so this is where we're gonna spend the night tonight. Looks very nice, flat, away from the wind. Still have some sun. So this is us tonight.
6:45, we're just getting started. And look at this beautiful vista. What a nice thing to wake up to for your first part of your hike in the morning. The sun is out. Beautiful.
We just met
Half a mile away.
Oh, wonderful. Half an hour away from a river and I can see it from here. It's a very big open field. This is definitely different already. You see the river, baby?
I don't know, I
Look, it's right there. So we got here to this beautiful spot where we can have breakfast, sunshine, and we're just so glad we have plenty of water here, so we can have our breakfast and not worry about not having enough water. And we have birds all over it. They have nests under the trees. See the nests, but they're just all over the place. So cute. It's beautiful, sunny, very few clouds, and we are preparing our food. We need to filter water. We're still filtering water, and I want to show you guys what the bear canister looks like. Yes, exactly. Because there's birds around here. So that's where we're putting all our food. So what it does is it has this little 2 notches right here that secure it so that the bears can't open it. And it has a little trick on how to open it for us. So yeah, that's what it is. Today I'm having agua panela, sugarcane tea, and I'm having oatmeal, and we're having some Cheerios or crackers. We don't have any fruit. That's the only downside of this, because we didn't go to an actual grocery store. There's nothing like that. But Terry has mango, dehydrated mango. What do you call this?
For some reason they had to cover it with sugar.
Yeah, it's just too sweet. I can't take that. They covered it in sugar. Okay. Some people are getting ready to head back. Some people camped here last night, but this was like 3.5 miles from where we camped, and we just didn't want to do the 3.5 extra miles. We were just too tired. It's 2:30. We just had lunch at a very nice spot and took a long break because the hike has been really difficult. We knew that. We still have another 1.5 miles to hike up to the top of the mountain and then go down another few miles and we would be at the campsite. But I've been seeing a lot of chipmunks and different animals now, birds all over the place. So nice. And it's nice and hot. Wow, we just got to this view. Amazing. To think that we were at the bottom of this mountain all the way down there this morning. Yeah. Nice. So we're almost at the top, about 1/2 mile to the top, and we started to see this first. No, nothing much, just patches. I'm starting to feel the elevation because we are at very high elevation. What elevation are we at?
About 10,400 maybe?
10,400 feet. So this is high. But I can see the other side of the mountain. That's exciting. See that mountain over there? The other side. There's snow. Just patches of it. Not really much. Much of anything. Look how pretty! Woo! I'm sorry you guys are not seeing this with your own eyes, because I know that this camera does it justice. It's so pretty. Woo! Beautiful! Look at that. Oh, yes. A little bit of snow over there. Still have a little bit more of up, but I think we're doing great. It's 3:41 and we have arrived at the second campsite that we are pushing ourselves to. The first one we thought it was too early, so we pushed ourselves to this one, second one, but we still think that we can go further. It's still early enough and we're feeling great. We've come 12.3 miles of basically apps, so we're gonna see if we can do another couple more miles or just camp in between campsites. We'll see. But I was just telling Ease that look at the differences in campsites from here to the desert, where we were just having such a hard time finding sites and people were just all together and really difficult to find. But look at all the space here. There's so much space, all kinds of tent sites. So yeah, that's the difference between the Sierra and the desert. 5:54 and we have arrived to the campsite, which was 2.7 more miles since the last one. So it was a full day. I really enjoy this. This is so pretty and it's not crowded. I don't see anyone. How many miles, baby? I don't see anybody here, and I don't think there's anybody behind us except two guys from Israel. I think they're coming, but they might stay up in that other campsite. So it sounds like this is our perfect little spot. We have sun, we got flat area, we got the rocks are gonna be protecting us from the wind.
15.2 miles.
15.2 miles! Yes! I never thought I would do that in the Sierra. So that is definitely something to be excited about. Okay, we can get started putting our cowboy camping set and get some food and get a good night and see you tomorrow. Day 61, good morning.
Good morning.
Had a good night. We got out of our campsite before 6:30. Actually at 6:30. That's the earliest we've left. We're getting ready. We're getting much better at getting ready and leaving it earlier. So that's a good news. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday we did 5 miles more than we had planned. So we're excited. We might get out earlier to our destination, Long Pine, which we have, how many miles maybe?
I think about 18, including the off PCT stuff.
So we'll see how many miles we'll do today. But we're gonna be hiking 2.9 to our next water source.
And that's the last, for sure, water we're going to see until we exit. So
yeah, so we're gonna have to carry a lot of water. But we're happy. Everything is peachy. We feel renewed. Pain? You have any pain, baby?
not right now.
Not right now. No pain.
Cold.
So, cold. Freezing. We're wearing our jackets, so we have to keep moving. Oh my God! We just saw a bear. He was running across the field. I didn't get the camera quick enough to get it, but it was like a young one, right?
Yeah.
He just ran across the field. Oh my God, that was so frightening. Oh God. Really, one of those is smart with me. They really are. $11:35. I got here to this beautiful campsite, and it's a little bit early for lunch, but I couldn't pass the view. The view. Look at this view. Look at this view. It's amazing. So baby, what elevation are we at?
10,650 feet.
I was asking Terry what that white thing is all over the ground. Just doesn't seem something that I can recognize. He says that it might be that was a lake and they drained it and all that is salt. What do you guys think? It's 3:38. It's really early for us to stop, but we decided that we're gonna stop because otherwise we're gonna get to our next destination too soon, Alpine. But we had a very good day. How many miles did we do?
Let's see, we did 13.9 miles.
13.9, almost 14.
Let's see, and we're at 741.8.
And the altitude?
Elevation is 9685.
Yeah, it is a little bit windy, but we've got, I think, enough trees and rocks to cover the wind. We're lucky that it's flat. Last night's wasn't totally flat, so this one looks like flat. We'll see. Okay, we had a good day. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Today's day 62. It's 7:23 and we're getting ready to leave our campsite. We were not in a rush because since we have to take a ride from the place that we're going to, it's kind of a parking lot where people come and park the cars and go hiking for the day. So we're hoping to get a ride this afternoon after they all do their hike, because it's hard to get rides this far from the city. I don't know how far it is, but it's far. We had a good night. We're feeling good. You feeling good, honey?
Yeah.
Excited to get into Long Pine?
Yeah, need to change our reservation, but hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, we had a reservation for tomorrow night. We're coming in a day earlier, it's a good thing. That means we're getting faster, or we thought this was going to be harder, and it has been hard, but not as hard as we thought it would be. So, yeah, we're doing good, and we're gonna go have breakfast at this spring in about a mile and a half or something like that, 2 miles, which is
something like that, mile and something.
Mile and a half, and then we have to go up another like 3 miles or 2 miles, something like that. Nothing major. So that's why we didn't wake up early. We just kind of just stay in bed for a little bit longer. And the sun's out. It's cold. It's really cold. Our water is freezing, so it is cold, even though it's sunny. But it's not windy, so it's very nice. So we're hoping that we can get into town and get some rest. We have planned from the very beginning to have 2 zeros here in Long Pine, because we want to wait a little bit longer for the snow to melt up in the mountains, in the passes. So that was already in the schedule, so we're gonna do it, and we're gonna get some rest, hopefully. Did you have with both of you in it?
Not very many.
Not very many. I think we're ready to exit, and we just met Karaoke. Woo! Hallelujah! And Pure Love. Yay! Our new friends. Yay!
How's it getting these weird things at time lapse?
So that's Whitney. Do you think that's Whitney? No.
We don't know which one is Whitney.
That
I don't think we can see it. Oh, this is spectacular. I just have to get both of you to look this way. We just got here, and our ride just got here. So these 2 ladies that we just met, they're giving us a ride to town, so we don't have to wait for anybody. We don't have to hitchhike. Thank you, Karaoke, and thank you, Monica, and Pure Love. That's her name, Pure Love. Thank you, thank you.